Vietnam is one of those countries that completely takes you by surprise. Imagine cruising through emerald waters surrounded by limestone cliffs, wandering ancient towns that feel frozen in time, or hiking through lush rice terraces that look like a painting. This Southeast Asian gem has it all: bustling cities, dreamy beaches, mountains, and a history that's as rich as its food. Vietnam is home to more than 100 million people, making it the 15th most populous country in the world. Yet step outside the cities and you'll find some of the most peaceful landscapes on Earth. Did you know that Vietnam is also the world's second largest exporter of coffee, only behind Brazil? So yes, every sip of iced coffee you've had probably has a little Vietnam in it. Today, we're exploring the most beautiful places in Vietnam, the spots that will leave you breathless and maybe even inspire your next adventure. Our adventure through Vietnam begins in Hue, the former imperial capital and one of the most historically rich cities in the country. Resting gracefully along the Perfume River, Hue was once the political and cultural heart of Vietnam during the Nguyen dynasty, and today it still feels like a living museum of the past. The highlight here is the Imperial City, a UNESCO World Heritage Site surrounded by massive walls and a moat. Inside, you'll find grand palaces, serene gardens, and ornate gates that transport you back to the era of emperors. Just upriver, the Tien Mu Pagoda rises above the water as one of Vietnam's most iconic landmarks, offering breathtaking views and centuries of spiritual history. It is also renowned for its royal tombs, such as the Tomb of Khai Dinh, which fuses Vietnamese tradition with French colonial influence in its striking design. The Perfume River itself has a story. In autumn, blossoms from orchards upstream drift into the water, releasing a delicate fragrance that gave the river its poetic name. Spanning it is the Trang Thien Bridge, designed by Gustave Eiffel, the same engineer behind the Eiffel Tower. At night, its shimmering lights reflecting across the river create one of the most romantic sights in Vietnam. But the city also has a more mysterious side. Hidden in the jungle is the abandoned Ho Thuy Tin Water Park, an eerie yet fascinating attraction. Its most famous feature is the giant dragon statue curling above the lake, where visitors can actually step inside and climb to its mouth for a surreal view. It feels like walking through a forgotten world, blending modern curiosity with local legend. Hue is not just a city, it's the perfect beginning to a journey through Vietnam, where history, mystery, and culture meet in unforgettable harmony. Leaving the ancient charm of Hue behind, our journey continues south to Da Nang, a vibrant coastal city that perfectly blends modern energy with natural beauty. Da Nang welcomes you with wide boulevards, golden beaches, and a skyline that glitters at night. One of Da Nang's most iconic sights is the Dragon Bridge, a massive structure shaped like a golden dragon stretching across the Han River. On weekends, the dragon actually breathes fire and water, drawing crowds to the riverbanks for a dazzling show. Nearby stands another architectural marvel, the Tran Ti Li Bridge, with its sail-shaped design that glows brilliantly at night. Together, these bridges symbolize Da Nang's transformation into one of Vietnam's most dynamic cities. Of course, the natural wonders are just as impressive. Mai Kea Beach is often ranked among the most beautiful beaches in the world, with its soft white sand and clear blue waters. At the base of the Marble Mountains lies the Quan Liam Pagoda, a serene Buddhist temple complex surrounded by lush gardens and ancient caves. It's a peaceful escape from the bustling city, where the sound of bells and chants creates an atmosphere of quiet reflection. On the Sun Tra Peninsula, the Lin Ung Pagoda rises dramatically above the sea, guarded by the towering Lady Buddha statue, the tallest in Vietnam at 67 meters. Locals believe she watches over fishermen and protects the city, making it not only a breathtaking landmark, but also a deeply spiritual place. Adventure seekers won't want to miss the Marble Mountains themselves, filled with hidden grottos, pagodas, and panoramic viewpoints. And high above Da Nang, the magical Ba Na Hills await. Here you'll find the world-famous Golden Bridge, seemingly lifted by two giant stone hands. Another hidden gem is a whimsical French village that looks like a fairy tale castle town transported from Europe. With cobblestone streets, Gothic-style towers, and colorful architecture, it feels like stepping into another world. With its sparkling coastline, sacred temples, and enchanting mountain escapes, Da Nang offers the perfect balance of culture, relaxation, and adventure. After the energy and modern wonders of Da Nang, we arrive in Hoi An, a town that feels like it has stepped straight out of a painting. Known as the Lantern City of Vietnam, Hoi An is a UNESCO World Heritage Site where history, charm, and romance meet along the banks of the Thu Bon River. The heart of Hoi An is its ancient town, where centuries-old houses, temples, and shop fronts line narrow streets. Once a bustling trading port, Hoi An reflects a fascinating blend of Vietnamese, Chinese, and Japanese influences. The Japanese covered bridge, dating back to the 16th century, remains one of its most beloved landmarks, a symbol of the city's cultural exchange. By day, the town is a paradise for wandering. You can explore colorful markets, tailor shops famous for custom clothing, and riverside cafes serving fragrant Vietnamese coffee. By night, Hoi An transforms into pure magic. Thousands of lanterns light up the streets, and the reflection of their glow on the water creates a dreamlike scene. The monthly Lantern Festival, when the town turns off its electric lights and is illuminated entirely by lanterns, is an unforgettable experience. Just outside the city, the Mi Sun Sanctuary, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, showcases the ancient ruins of the Cham civilization, hidden deep in the jungle. Hoi An is also a culinary hotspot. The city is home to dishes you won't easily find elsewhere in Vietnam, like khao lao, a noodle dish made with a secret recipe said to be linked to the town's unique water wells. Combined with fresh seafood and traditional street food, Hoi An is a paradise for food lovers. With its enchanting lanterns, timeless architecture, and riverside charm, Hoi An isn't just a stop on the journey, it's one of Vietnam's most unforgettable highlights. High in the mountains of northern Vietnam lies Mui Chải, a place where nature and tradition combine to create some of the most breathtaking landscapes in all of Asia. Far from the bustling cities and busy coastlines, this rural district in Yên Bái province feels like stepping into another world, one shaped by mountains, clouds, and fields that seem to roll endlessly into the horizon. Mui Chải is most famous for its terraced rice fields, considered among the most beautiful in the world. Stretching across steep hillsides in sweeping curves, these terraces change color with the seasons, glowing golden in autumn at harvest time, shimmering green in summer, and reflecting the sky like mirrors in spring. In fact, many of these rice fields are recognized as a national heritage site of Vietnam. For adventure seekers, the mountain passes here are legendary. The Khao Pha Pass is one of Vietnam's most dramatic roads, winding through clouds and offering jaw-dropping views of the valleys below. Photographers, hikers, and nature lovers alike will find endless inspiration in this landscape. Mui Chải is more than just a destination. It's a reminder of the deep connection between people and the land. With its breathtaking rice terraces, cultural richness, and serene mountain atmosphere, it stands as one of Vietnam's true hidden treasures. Few places on Earth capture the imagination quite like Ha Long Bay. Located in northeastern Vietnam, this natural wonder is often described as a scene straight out of a fantasy movie. With nearly 2,000 limestone islands and islets rising dramatically from emerald green waters, Ha Long Bay has rightly earned its title as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the new 7 natural wonders of the world. The best way to experience the bay is by boat. Traditional junk cruises glide across the calm waters, weaving between towering cliffs and hidden lagoons. Many of these islands are untouched, while others hide spectacular caves like Sung Sot Cave, the Surprise Cave, famous for its vast chambers filled with dramatic stalactites and stalagmites. For a more adventurous experience, kayaking through the bay's quiet inlets and floating villages offers a chance to see life on the water up close. Fishing communities have thrived here for centuries, with colorful houses and schools literally floating atop the waves. Exploring these villages is like stepping into another world, where the sea is both home and livelihood. Ha Long Bay is also rich in legends. Its name means Bay of the Descending Dragon, inspired by the myth that dragons descended from the heavens to protect Vietnam, carving the bay's islands with their mighty tails. Beyond the water, nearby islands like Cat Ba offer hiking trails, beaches, and national parks teeming with wildlife. And as the sun sets, the bay transforms. The limestone casts glow softly in the fading light, and the water shimmers like glass. Ha Long Bay isn't just a destination. It's an experience of awe and tranquility. With its otherworldly landscapes, rich legends, and endless opportunities for exploration, it remains one of Vietnam's greatest treasures and a must-see for travelers from around the globe. Off the southern coast of Vietnam lies Phu Quoc, the country's largest island and a true tropical escape. Known for its pristine beaches, turquoise waters, and lush jungles, Phu Quoc has quickly become one of Vietnam's most sought-after destinations. Yet despite its growing popularity, it still retains much of its laid-back island charm. One of the island's most spectacular experiences is riding the Hon Tom cable car. Stretching nearly 8 kilometers, it holds the title of the world's longest oversea cable car. Floating high above turquoise waters and scattered islets, the ride offers breathtaking panoramic views that make it one of the most unforgettable attractions in Vietnam. Phu Quoc also has its share of unique architecture. In the island's sunset town, you'll find a striking clock tower inspired by Venice's St. Mark's Campanile. Rising above colorful Mediterranean-style buildings, it creates the feeling of walking through a European seaside town, an unexpected and enchanting contrast to the tropical setting. With its mix of luxury resorts, adventure activities, cultural landmarks, and European-inspired charm, Phu Quoc offers something for everyone. On Vietnam's southeastern coast lies Mui Ne, a small fishing town that has transformed into one of the country's most distinctive travel destinations. Unlike anywhere else in Vietnam, Mui Ne offers not only stunning beaches, but also surreal desert-like landscapes that make it feel as though you've stepped into another world. The town's biggest highlight is its sand dunes, which stretch endlessly beneath the sun. The red sand dunes, with their warm, fiery colors, are perfect for photography and sunset views. While the white sand dunes are larger and more dramatic, resembling a miniature Sahara. Here, visitors can try sand sledding, quad biking, or simply soak in the vast, otherworldly scenery. Another must-see is the Fairy Stream, a shallow stream that winds through a canyon of red and white sandstone formations. Walking barefoot along its cool waters feels like exploring a secret natural wonder, where the colors of earth and sky blend in a magical landscape. Mui Ne's charm is also tied to its fishing heritage. In the early mornings, you can see traditional round fishing boats returning with the daily catch, filling the harbor with life and color. What makes Mui Ne truly special is its contrast. Golden beaches on one side, sweeping dunes on the other, and a lively town filled with energy in between. High in Vietnam's central highlands lies Đà Lạt, a destination unlike anywhere else in the country. Known as the City of Eternal Spring, Đà Lạt enjoys a cool, refreshing climate all year round. Nature is at the heart of Đà Lat's charm. The city is surrounded by stunning landscapes, from the tranquil Xuan Huang Lake, a popular spot for boating and evening strolls, to its many waterfalls. Ponga Falls, with its wide tiered cascades, is often called the greatest waterfall of the south. A little further outside the city, the mighty Elephant Falls, Thác Voi, roars through the jungle, crashing down over giant rocks in a breathtaking display of power and beauty. Đà Lạt is also filled with unique attractions. The famous Crazy House, a surreal, dreamlike guest house with twisting staircases and organic shapes, looks like something from a fantasy story. The city's colonial past adds another layer of charm. Built as a French hill station in the early 20th century, Đà Lạt still boasts elegant villas, the striking French railway station, and the beautiful St. Nicholas Cathedral, giving the city a distinctly European flavor. With its cool mountain air, stunning waterfalls like Elephant Falls, and a blend of European elegance and Vietnamese tradition, Đà Lạt feels like a fairy tale city, an unforgettable stop on any journey through Vietnam. In central Vietnam lies one of the country's greatest natural treasures, Phong Nha Ke Bang National Park. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, this park is home to some of the most spectacular karst landscapes on Earth, with soaring limestone mountains, dense jungle, and a network of caves so vast and mysterious that many are still being explored today. At the heart of the park is Phong Nha Cave, famous for its underground river and dramatic rock formations. Taking a boat ride into its illuminated chambers feels like entering another world. Nearby, Paradise Cave stretches for 31 kilometers, with breathtaking stalactites and stalagmites that look like natural sculptures carved over millions of years. And for the ultimate adventure, the park is also home to Sun Dung Cave, the largest cave in the world, so massive that it contains its own rivers, jungles, and weather system. Phong Nha Ke Bang isn't just a natural attraction. It's a journey into the depths of the earth and a reminder of nature's power and mystery. At the southern tip of Vietnam lies Ho Chi Minh City, still fondly known by many as Saigon. It is the country's largest city, a place where old traditions and modern ambition collide in an electrifying mix. With its French colonial boulevards, gleaming skyscrapers, and constant buzz of motorbikes, Ho Chi Minh City is Vietnam at its most dynamic. The Reunification Palace, once the presidential residence, remains frozen in time, marking the moment the Vietnam War came to an end. In the heart of the city, you'll find elegant colonial landmarks like the Saigon Central Post Office, designed by Gustave Eiffel, and the Notre Dame Cathedral, built entirely of materials imported from France. Just a short walk away, the Ben Thanh Market bursts with color, where locals and visitors alike shop for everything from handicrafts to spices and street food. Ho Chi Minh City is also a symbol of modern Vietnam. The Bitexco Financial Tower, with its distinctive helipad design, dominates the skyline, while the landmark 81, the tallest building in Vietnam, showcases the city's rapid growth. By night, the city glows with rooftop bars, night markets, and lively streets that never seem to sleep. With its fascinating history, stunning architecture, and unstoppable energy, Ho Chi Minh City is more than just a destination. It's the beating heart of modern Vietnam. A city of contrasts, where tradition and innovation live side by side, it's the perfect place to end or begin any journey through this remarkable country. In the north of Vietnam lies Hanoi, the nation's capital and cultural heart. With over 1,000 years of history, Hanoi is a city where the old and the new coexist in perfect harmony. From its ancient temples and French colonial boulevards to its lively street markets and modern cafes, Hanoi offers travelers a true taste of Vietnam's soul. The beating heart of the city is the Old Quarter, a maze of narrow streets that have been bustling with trade for centuries. Each street was once dedicated to a single craft, from silk to silver. And today, it remains one of the most atmospheric places in Asia. Wandering here, you'll encounter street food vendors, shops spilling onto sidewalks, and the constant hum of scooters weaving through the crowds. Rising above the chaos is St. Joseph's Cathedral, a stunning neo-Gothic church built in the late 19th century. Just a short walk away, you'll find the world-famous Train Street, where a railway line runs directly between rows of houses. Watching a train squeeze through the narrow passage, just inches from cafes and doorways, is one of the most unforgettable experiences in the city. At the center of Hanoi lies Hoi An Lake, a peaceful retreat in the middle of the city. The elegant turtle tower, Thap Rua, rises from a small island, a symbol of Hanoi and a reminder of the legend of the golden turtle that gave the lake its name, Lake of the Returned Sword. On the northern shore stands the Ngoc Sun Temple, reached by crossing the iconic Huc Bridge, a bright red wooden bridge that glows beautifully in the morning sun and at night when lit up, making it one of the city's most photographed spots. Hanoi is also rich in history and culture. The imposing Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum is a place of reverence for the nation's founding leader. French colonial landmarks like the Hanoi Opera House add European elegance to the city's skyline. Hanoi is not just a capital, it's a city that embodies Vietnam's past, present, and future. With its history, charm, and vibrant street life, Hanoi is the perfect gateway to exploring the wonders of northern Vietnam. And that brings our journey through Vietnam to a close. From the ancient imperial city of Hue to the vibrant streets of Hanoi, from the golden beaches of Phu Quoc to the surreal caves of Phong Nha, Vietnam is a country of endless beauty, culture, and adventure. Every destination tells its own story, yet together they form a picture of a nation that is as diverse as it is unforgettable. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more travel adventures. Until next time, keep exploring. The world is waiting.